This is what the Bible teaches about Christian volunteering, charities, nonprofits, NGOs. Bible says to have love. But love can also be translated from Greek as charity, that is NGO, non-governmental organization, in modern language. Isn't the author of this blog post too radical? Isn't love something great and NGO just a common thing? Not quite so. It may be a very hard task to register an NGO following all rules and procedures without a formal violation of a law. For example, the author faced the following problem: he wanted to do good but didn't well understand how to do good. For example, he wanted to get profit to register an NGO, then he would like to get money from the project to register another NGO to do more good, etc. Needless to say, I was unable to invent how to fill the official documents on this topic. It turned be as hard as to fulfill the gospel. Why NGOs are so important? Because whether you can have an NGO is a criterion whether you have love in the biblical sense. If you can open an NGO, following all the principles about non-commerciality exactly, you do it not for yourself, then you have love. And in turn, if you have love, then you fulfill this way the God's law. Romans chapter 3 verse 10. Love is the fulfilling of the law. If you don't have an NGO, your life is useless. I don't mean that the project necessary needs to be officially registered. So says Bible, 1 Corinthians 13, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass, or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries, and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profits me nothing. It was nearly about me. I prayed tongues, had the gift of prophecy, understood many mysteries and am a great mathematician. I had great faith, following the letter of Bible especially thoroughly and fanatically, and produced real wonders. I did math research to profit people in $1 trillion. I was not burned, but suffered hunger, beating, etc. It profited me nothing. I was unable to do neither commerce nor charity. Having no good opportunities of a job, I almost died from hunger. Later God taught me something, read my blog and books, and now I have NGOs, not yet officially registered though. It was very hard for me because of being a religious fanatic. But for you it can be much easier. Just take today the decision to start work or donate for a non-profit project today. 1 Corinthians 13:13 and now stays faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is charity. 1 Corinthians 14:1 follow after charity, and desire spiritual gifts. 1 Corinthians 16:14 let all your things be done with charity. Galatians chapter 5 verse 13 for, brothers, you have been called to liberty, only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. Colossians chapter 3 verse 14 and above all these things put on charity, which is the bond of perfection. 1 Thessalonians 3:12 and the Lord make you to increase and abound in love one toward another, and toward all men, even as we do toward you. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 8 and above all things have fervent charity among yourselves. 1 John chapter 4 verse 7 for love is of God. By the way, God is an NGO. 1 John chapter 4 verse 16. To know more about amazing Bible teachings, subscribe to this YouTube channel. To help the knowledge of the Bible to spread, press like button and also donate by clicking support in the channel header. God will reward you for the donation. Let God bless you. This Christian sermon was prepared by the evangelical preacher Victor Porton to help you with Bible study.